We'll have a look at this when we're actually ready to play a tournament. I want to do the tournament. But we've got to forfeit first, I think. That's what Warby is saying, and I trust their knowledge. I think Rin does play midfield, usually. How do we forfeit again? I don't remember how to forfeit a game. Don't do forfeits. I want to play as few like full games as possible, so you have to win the ball first, that's it. Hold triangle? No, that only gives me formation. It doesn't allow me to change that. I'm just gonna lose this game anyway. Yeah, I have to win the ball. I shouldn't have picked the Ronsos then. I didn't realize that's what I had to do. Okay. At least for the tournament, we'll end up getting a prize as a result. A savage draw. Let's go for it. Hopefully we win the blitz off. Let's see if I think you can speed Blitzball up too. I lost the ball again. No, you can't speed up Blitzball. Click back, save off the second one if you want to reload, unless you're hacking the prize or whatever. Yeah, I've lost 2 blitz offs in a row. Wow. It's not a good start. We were 11-11 and he did 6, the lowest possible. But thankfully they're making mistakes that are helping me to quit the game. Okay. 2. Now, I think someone was asking earlier, what's the difference between like Final Fantasy X editor, so FFX Ed, as it's written, and this Farplane editor. I think with FFX Ed, you could change the Blitzball prize. I want to double check that. Only problem is I'd have to like quit out of the game and stuff, and I'd rather not do that while live streaming, in case something goes wrong. But I just want to double check. Might be useful for the next session. I won't do the Blitzball League for this one. I just want to do one tournament. But for the next sesh, I might set it up so that we only have to do one league. So I just want to double check that while I'm here. Blitzball. Yeah, so for example, if you use FFX Ed, then you can manipulate like the league prize and that kind of stuff. So we're going to basically keep going until we get like a tournament available here. And then for the next sesh, when we're doing like sigils and that kind of thing. Have a look. Does Farplane work for both the PS2 version and Steam? I think it only works on Steam. I've only ever used it on Steam myself. Wow, lost 3 blitz-offs in a row. Daryl, congratulations on 17 months of being a shoot-up rider. Cannot get the ball from the start against these guys. That's why people like Brother and stuff are so OP. And that's why I also think using a defender that has decent endurance and that can pass is probably just a better choice for having a midfielder anyway. Anyone that helps you win the ball on that first tackle. Go on this air gel. Okay, ambitious against Duran. I think this guy still thinks it's keeper in goal. We've got a new goalie. Okay, forfeit once more. Yeah, I think it's fair to say I smashed the Sun Sigil. Okay. Yes, we do have it. And also another reason I wanted to do the tournament was because that's how we get attack reels. And moving forward, we need all of the tools that we can get based on the restrictions that we put on the sphere grid. So this is definitely going to be useful for us. Now, let's try to get this win. Okay, against the Ronsos. Right. Obviously at starter level this is going to be a bit harder, but I think we'll be okay. What does Rin have? He does have tackle slip, which is pretty nice. If he had something that was defensive, I would have preferred that. One Earth is a good morning. 50% chance powers up player after waking from sleep. It's very niche. I can't imagine when you'd ever really need that. But I think... How much HP does Venom Pass 2 even use? I don't know. Let's just try it. Drop. We don't want Drain Tackle 3. I'm not interested in that. I like to either give him this or to give him Brawler. I think because the defenders are so fast against the Ronsos anyway, I'd rather go for this. Just give him a little more oomph. And Nida doesn't have anything, so Nida's very bad to use at the start because she has no abilities and only 5 tackle. So we need to get her techs up as soon as we can. Wow, teach Waka Sphere Shot, that's what we need. Who's got elite defense? Okay. Easiest way to boost level is have them in midfield. I think that's a good call, yeah. Honestly, this team might struggle against Albed Sykes. We'll see. Reneguy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we actually got the ball this time. Everything should be set up, right? Good. Right, let's not waste any time here. Let's just get ahead in the game as quickly as possible. Gonna try and make sure I give some passes to Nida to help her level up. I think by getting the players to perform actions, you can help them level up. I think that's how it worked. I'm just gonna pass the ball around a little. I do understand what they were doing with the whole, like, Ronsos being really slow thing, but because of the mechanics of Blitzball, it just makes them a non-factor. Like, defensively, it's a bit silly. I think they should be slower, but not by that much. Like, maybe they should have, like, 52 speed or something. Like, the regular player shouldn't be able to just completely run away from them. Or maybe they should all get, like, elite defense or brawler as standard or something to help close the gap. It's just, I think they're making it too easy. Yeah, Jack shot's a little unnecessary here, but let's just make sure this is a guaranteed goal, I think. I should have changed it to sphere shot for this one. Now, the only problem with the Ronso is obviously to balance them at least a bit, they made them very strong attackingly. It's difficult to get the ball off them, and they have good shooting stats. So we've got to be careful now. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting the ball here. 20 endurance. That's clever design, because if you could grab the ball from this guy every time, you'd beat the Ronsos like 15-0 every single time. Wouldn't work. Yeah, this guy's gonna have 2 defenders on him and probably still have a chance to... Yeah. Let's see. We are up to 19 here. Nope, we can't get the ball. Rob underperformed pretty majorly there. So Darren's gonna have to do a job. I think he should be fine. Oh, good pass. Wow. That was a great pass. Good job, Darren. Thank you, sir. Hoffenheim, thank you for the donation. Now, Zamzi, I was going to say, overperformed last time, but this time this was as expected. Yeah, if it was keeper in goal, we probably would have let in that goal from the previous shot. Why are there no high pedo players? I think the reason there aren't is honestly because they would basically be, if you're trying to make them anything like realistic relative to like the lore of the game, they would be as slow as the Ronso, and they would have very little endurance because they're small as well. So I think they'd just be terrible, but I still think they should have just put one in there just for kicks. Like, I think it would have been really funny to just have one Ronso player. Not Ronso, high pedo player. So I think I still would have done it. I think they'd be far. We never really see them swim. They just seem like, to me, they always seem slow. Like, that would have been nice if they just had one that was particularly like fast to make up for it. Like a slight upgrade from the Guado, even in terms of speed, but just very little endurance or something. Are you doing better after not winning the league? Yeah, slightly better, I guess. Man City not being able to win the FA Cup was nice, at least. Made me feel a little bit. Alright, let's see. She only got 4 experience points. She made all of those tackles and all those passes, and she got like nothing. Wow. Lame. Look at Rin go. Nice. I will put Nida in midfield so that she's involved in more stuff. And we'll just put Rin and Rop as defenders. It doesn't matter too much, I think. They have the same tackle stat anyway, really. Unfortunately, City after Christmas is frightening. Yeah, I mean, we basically lost the league mostly in the first half of the season, I think. The losses we had to Aston Villa were horrible, and especially obviously the second time they beat us was really bad. But I think other than that, we were so good for like the last 20 games. I think in general we were great, but the damage had already been done. So I think let's try and get Walker a goal here. Whoops, that was not smart. That was not smart. Let's see if this makes it to Walker. It should. Yeah, we're good. One of the defenders might get to him still. No, we're good. There it is. We'll try and have like 2 top scorers maybe. Still have never learned to strategically use Blitzball formations. I rarely use them myself. Sometimes I try to use the left and right ones or like all-out defense and stuff. Basically the only time it feels necessary really for me is when you're trying to chase an attacking player and you want multiple defenders to get to him. What's the plan for the stream? To get all the celestial weapons? Yeah, I mean, we're going to do that, and then we'll start getting onto the crests and the sigils as well. We'll see how far we get with that in this session. So like here, for example, I'd like my other defender to come over, but I don't think they do unless you manipulate the formation a bit. There you go. We'll do this so that Nida gets a tackle. Wow. Why didn't it work? Damn it. Nice spear shot though, fair play. My two worlds colliding, hearing Aston Villa on a 5 out of 10 live stream. Yes, indeed. Give it to Nida. Yeah, I think against the Sykes, I'll deliberately stay away to try and make sure I get the win. Yeah, for me, I haven't tech copied, like I haven't needed to tech copy or bother to tech copy for so long. Like each one has its own little, like there's advice on how to do it properly, but it's been too much of a non-factor for me when I've been playing. I don't really remember what the tricks were for them. I think I'll just give this to Walker. He can swim around the defense, try to score one more goal. So even Walker being able to do this is kind of funny, given that he's not a particularly fast player. I think that's just about enough, yep. Why are the Albed so good at Blitzball if they live in the desert? Good question. I guess you could say they live on an island, right? Just because we're in the desert part of it. Maybe more of them hang out where it meets the sea than we think. But yeah, the next game's going to be the dangerous one, the one that we could definitely lose. And I was going to say, yeah, Tamara's right. Maybe they have some enhancements that they use some muck in a magic that the others can't detect. Yeah, so Nida goes up a level, but not level 3. That's dangerous. Because she has some really nice abilities, but they're abilities that we can't access yet. So she's going to struggle to get the ball off any of the Albed attacking players. I mean, because we have attack reels at stake, I really need to win the next game. So I'm actually going to save. I might have to reload this one if I fail. Alright, here we go. This is basically the final. We have to win here. I think I'm probably... Yeah, this is where if I took it seriously and I had Brother in the team, it would be a very different game. But I don't, so this is going to be a problem. I'm going to keep Rin in the middle. And I think I'll keep it a sphere shot here, because that's one of the best ways to get over Nimruk's insanely high catch. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Level 3s. Volley shot. That's not so bad. That far. Okay, thankfully they're all still at like level 1, they don't have any abilities yet, but their stats are so good in general. One of the biggest problems is that their midfielder has really good blocking and tackling. That's just not very common. So he can get the ball off you. If he gets involved in any kind of encounter, he's a pain. Not too much to be learned here. Okay. Nimruk with that dastardly 18 catch. Let's see what we can do. Mansour Gaming, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we did not win the blitz off. That's a bad start. We could go 1-0 down from the get-go here. Like, we should be able to get this ball, but they never do. They just never do. Like, they add up to 8 tackling, but they just never, ever perform as they should. Oh wow, I got it. It's not going to help Waka that much, I think, but this is already going to be a goal, potentially. Thankfully, we have Duran. So as long as it's from like not point blank range, Duran should be able to get a save in, but this is trouble. Yeah, I didn't hire Brother because we went for a mix of just like the chat's own suggestions and stuff as well. But this is pretty point blank. He should score here. Ooh, good save, Duran. Good save. Oof. Dangerous start. Dangerous, dangerous start. Yeah, he could very well have let that one in. But that's why even changing keeper from the original Aurochs makes such a big difference. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to try and bait out this defender a little more just to give Tidus that extra tiny bit of space because Nida's so quick. Yeah. So this gives me a chance. Let's go. Hey Gavin, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. So we're only going to have Beric to deal with, but that's what I mean. He's so good. He could still take the ball from me here. This is why it's a problem. Most of the midfielders have nowhere near this level of tackle, so you can just make it through. But his block is also so high that if I don't, then the sphere shot's not going to be enough to beat both him and Nimrod. So this is why you always need a little bit of luck at the lower levels against these guys. Yep, that's what I mean. If you don't get it, they're a pain in the arse. Again, we should have a chance of getting the ball here, but we never do. Something's bugged about that, I swear to God. Like, Rin basically will almost never do 5 tackling. Never. Dangerous team, man. Really dangerous team. He swam into trouble there. But still, my blocking stats are horrible. Keep Duran. If you don't, he'll be on Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, I'm glad I did. I went to recruit him, and then, thankfully, I realized that I'd already recruited him before he disappeared. Okay, this guy's trying to do like a big sly run from the side. But again, 13 endurance is good, man. Let's see if we can get it. Good job. Yes. That's why Rock is such a legend. Right, let's reset and try again. Yeah, her endurance is not the best, so I have to be careful here. I want to see if I can... I wanted to potentially draw out the midfielder, but he won't come. Beric's always positioned very well. Like he's good at getting involved. So we're going to get Blapper out of the way. Nice tackle slip there. Good job. Now, as always, trying to free up Tidus, but... give it a go. Alright, I need a goal here. Beric's coming again! Okay. Let's see what we can do. Gonna let it roll out itself. Oof. Yeah. It's like 60%. Nope. I've had 2 unlucky rolls so far. 2 unlucky rolls so far. There's not enough time. I want to pass to Tidus, but there's not enough time. That's a shame. Yeah, I should have had basically 2 goals by now, pretty much. Yeah, he doesn't have enough HP left anyway. I should have shot. This bastard. I bet this time he won't be able to tackle me. Yeah, I thought so. See, if this happened last time, we would have been able to do it. But... damn you, Nimrod. Oh, great. Nimruk leveled up as well. It's just what we needed. Okay, well, that's some good level ups for me, actually. 7 tackling. Okay. Yeah, Nimruk's still doing Nimruk things. And well, now he's up to 19 catch, which is excellent. Right, Nida has some good abilities to choose, but they cost too much. So we have to... Yeah, it's just too expensive. As soon as she has enough HP to start using that, then it's really nice. Thankfully, their forwards still don't have any, like, well, we need to check actually if they do. Duran, don't think he has anything useful. Yeah. Okay. Nat tackle 2, that's interesting. I have to be careful of that one. And now he goes up to 11 tackling, even worse. And thankfully Nimruk stays at 18 there. Oh, okay. Kind of the same situation. We had bad RNG in the first half. Let's see if we can pull it back and get a win in second. Okay. Winning the Blitz off is always a good start. I think I have to really make use of Nida's speed. I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to try and draw Beric out here. She has a lot of passing range, so if I can get out of this, I should be able to give Titus a clean run. Yes. Nice. Great play from Nida there. But it's going to be close with that defender. Oh. Okay. Let's see what we can do this time. Come on. No! I got a 20 and a 19. What the hell? Oh, okay. Woo. That's better. Thankfully, Nimruk finally underperformed. But when I saw that 19, I was definitely worried. See, again, Rin, he only did 3 tackling instead of his 5, so that's 3 times he's tackled Beric. He has 5 tackling, he's done 3 every time. Tyus is asleep now, that's interesting. Let's see if we can get anyone over. No, I think he's probably going to have a free shot here. Keeper would have stopped that. Yeah, I'm okay with him shooting from here. Like, unless something drastic happens, he shouldn't be beating Duran from this far out. Did you see how long it stayed at 11 there? That was so, like, orchestrated. It only dropped 4 shooting points, and he was from so far away. Like, that was one of the most staged goals I think I've ever seen. That was completely fake news right there. That was absolutely ridiculous. No way in hell that should have happened. Like, the game literally held the shot as long as it could. That was basically like Golden Arm, but he doesn't have Golden Arm. Like, it wasn't even that, it was just ridiculous. There's no way. Like, people watching on the VOD, just have a look at how long it took for that shot to drop from 13 to 9. Miles out. Ridiculous. And yes, it still came in with a 9. Duran was at 13. He basically had to pull his lowest RNG to let that in. So good defense here. We're going to have to beat one defender. Roll the dice. Nope. We've just not had the RNG against them at all. Just not had it. I wouldn't say it's on par with the trolling that I had in the 100% playthrough version. Ah, there you go. Rin puts it within reach. Good job. Yeah, Waka is not much of a passer of the ball, so we have to be careful here. Again, there's just no time. If I could have made this pass directly to Titus, then I would have had a chance to shoot, but I don't think it's going to happen. There's not enough time. I'm just going to grind down the clock here. Don't mind giving the ball away. Actually, I think we're matched for speed, but they can't. Oh, close enough. Doesn't matter. Let's see how much he can tackle slip here. Nope. To overtime we go. Wow. One final. Rin's like, I gotta have one final go at these guys. Okay. Now we have overtime. Do we get... Yeah, we do. Oh man. Beric's already up to level 5. He's killing it. And I've got no level ups there. Yeah, that Blapper shot was just completely bullshit. He was close to the halfway line and he only lost 4 shots. Like, it only went down twice. Ridiculous. Basically, once Jack shot starts becoming enough to overcome Nimrod, then you start to score easily. But when you need spear shot and you need a clear shot, then it becomes difficult against the outbid Sykes. But I think my general strat is not working too bad. I just need a bit more luck. Like, using Nida to clear a path for Titus tends to work pretty well. But we need to win the blitz off. Ugh. Yeah, not going well. Yeah, again, Rin does a 3. Ren's done a 3 every single time against Beric. Every single time. I think it's 4 times now? 5 times? So, this is how they scored last time. Trying to get at least one more person in the mix, but it's just so hard. Again, look how far out he is. Let's see what happens this time. Look at his position, and they're matched in terms of shot and catch. So let's see how many times it goes down here. Keep an eye on that. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Do you see what I'm talking about? Last time, the last shot he took, he was basically the same equivalent distance and his shot only went down twice. It's literally cheating. Like, there's no other explanation for that. It's literally cheating. There's no way your shot only goes down twice from that far out. Under normal circumstances, which you just saw, it went down 4 times. Yeah, that was just a definite, like, golden arm effect. So now I'm cheesing him. I don't care. By any means necessary. Is there a relation between Darren and Blabber? I don't know, man. Anything's possible at this stage. Alright, buddy. Here we go again. We pulled a 20 and a 19. Now we pulled basically a 0. Wow, Nimrod had his worst RNG possible there. Sheesh. Okay, I can't complain about that. That was bad RNG from Nimrod. Whew. Wow. That's funny. After all of that, to lose like that, that's pretty funny. Okay. Nice. And Knight is coming up fast as well. Excellent. But that was a good game. Good, fun game. So it's going to be me versus the Guado in the final. Okay. At least Knight is a good matchup for the Guado. Okay. Yeah, the game should have been over in, like, regulation time if it wasn't for that stupid golden arm bullshit. Okay. Continue on. Let's try and win this thing. I think we should be a pretty decent match for the Guado. Only thing I will do is I will change this to Jet Shot because I won't be able to run away from them. Someday there will be a mod to rework Blitzball. Yes, I'm looking at you, Caribbean. Someone's got to do it. I will be one of the first to test it if they're willing to let me. I've said it for literally like 5 years or something. Someone's got to do something with the Blitzball in this game. I think I saw a channel recently like ask something about if one of the mini games from Final Fantasy could be turned into like a full standalone game, which one would you want it to be? And Blitzball was the winning vote in that one. So can be done. Current HP 201, still not high enough. Right, what are these guys doing? Yeah, their speed is deadly. But I should be able to steal the ball off nabs sometimes. 70, 65, 10 catch. Okay, that's not too bad. But none of them even have any techniques. Fair enough. Another showdown between Tigers and the Guado. What could go wrong? They're quite hard to stop attackingly depending on how they play because they're so fast. We do have Nida that should keep them in check, but we'll see. So, yeah, okay, this time he did 4, thankfully. But the AI is smart enough to not let my second character put a tackle in. Okay, here we go. He's just gonna... This is where the Guado is almost impossible to stop. Okay, so we have to get the ball here, otherwise there's a chance we let a goal in. Basically point blank range. Let's go. Excellent. Good job, Rob. They committed a bit here. They overcommitted. So I create a nice gap here, but I think Waka's defender will probably come back quickly enough to put in a tackle. But we'll see. I basically want to score without using the Jack shot as much as I can. Let's see. They're going to be coming fast. Yeah, I'm going to have to take the tackle here. Yeah, I'm going to trust that he's not going to get mega RNG here. And then, should I trust? I'm going to trust RNG again. It's very early in the game. I'm going to take a normal shot. Should be in our favor here. Nope. Okay. That was like, probably like a 20% chance at best of him saving that ball. 13 to 10. That's definitely a low chance. Yeah, I still, overall, I think I've not had the best RNG so far. Wow. Yeah, they punished me for that. They were like, you should have used your Jack shot there. Yeah, look at that. Still 3 to spare. So Duran pulled his lowest RNG. He basically saved at like a 7 there out of 13. And then Noi Guado saves a 13 with 10. That's, yeah. That's not right. But they're playing a very aggressive strategy here. And thankfully they're weak enough that I can kind of deliberately hunt them out. But yeah, this RNG has been pretty poor so far. I need to free Titus again. This time I will use a Jack shot. We need to make a comeback here. They're also smart. They keep playing down the same side that that Rop is on. Nida can keep up, but Rop can't, and so it makes quite a big difference. Okay, so we're not breaking here. We're going to use the Jack shot, hopefully guarantee it. We need this to go in. There we go. Yeah, we'll see how much HP he gets back. I don't know how quickly their HP comes back up. I think he's got 100 left and he's 120 for the Jack shot. So. Karifian, are you able to at least manipulate the RNG swing? So instead of like a 50%, it becomes a 30% RNG swing. Is that doable at least? Like, there's got to be at least some like tweaks that can be made. Maybe not like a proper overhaul, but there's got to be some things that can be changed, surely. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's there must be the information there that tells, like, for example, that's a big pass, bloody hell. Like what moves to do at any given time, and then maybe someday you'll be able to find the scripts and manipulate those to make the AI play smarter and better and whatever. So the scripts that make up Blitzball are about as large as the entire rest of the game combined, and it's entirely unorganized. Wow, that's insane. Sheesh. I was going to say Rop needs to get that ball. There's enough time for Zazzy to score again. This was a dumb decision. He should have just got closer. Yeah, okay. So for anyone who doesn't know, the general rule of thumb for RNG is that, like, let's say if you're tackling, so we'll use Rabbit 95's example. If you have a 5 tackle, and the opposing player has an 8, and then they have 6 left, basically they can either be a plus 50% or a minus 50% of whatever their stat is. So the way that would work is, let's say Rin has a 5. If he rolls the RNG that gives him like less than 50, sorry, that gives him like underperforming by 50%, he has 2.5 tackle. But from what I know, again, Karifian can correct me, but pretty much every time there's a decimal situation going on, the game will always round down. So 2.5 comes down to 2. And so this means that if you have 5 tackling, you're going to see anywhere from 2 to 7, basically. So if they do really well, you'll see a 7. And if they do really badly, you'll see a 2. So that's generally how it works. But for Rin, I feel like you almost never see him do more than 4. Even though his tackling's a 5, it feels like it's always 3 or 4. There's something a little bit different about that. I'm still not sure what it is, but I've always been convinced that something changes. Like when you tackle a midfielder, for example, like in the middle of the sphere pool, I feel like he never does 5. There's something up with that, but I don't know. In any case, we got a game to win here. And Duran coming up to 14 catch is also excellent. Just what we need. And Rob already has a second slot. Nice. Let's go for Brawler. This will definitely help against Guado. Let's roll. Always expect underperformance. Yeah, basically. It's the same with goalkeeper catching. If the goalie has a 10, they can either get a 5 or a 15. Well, up to, basically, and all the numbers in between. Right, let's see what we can do. Yeah, I actually agree. Still like the Blitzball track after all these years. I do think the Blitzball track is really good. It's one of those where when I've done extended play sessions, so I spent hours playing Blitzball, it's never really annoyed me or put me off. It's a good track. Okay, let's draw out the defender. Coming for that second goal here. Just get Nav out the way. Wait! I pressed up. It didn't register it properly. Damn it. I obviously was trying to press up. Fair enough. I think Waka can still finish the job here. It's not a huge deal, but fine. We'll let Waka have this goal. Hopefully he can get it. So yeah, this one's a guaranteed goal. Because it comes in at 17, the most Noi can do is 15, so you know it's going to be a goal. But in the first half, Titus had one that came in at a 13. That one, there was a chance for him to save. And he did. Right, let's see how much Rin does again. So he should leave him with 2. Again, he only did 3. So I'm convinced, unless someone proves otherwise, the first, like, the tackle that you do on a midfielder there, always, it never overperforms. I feel like I never see it overperform. I don't know. Brawl, I think, activated there. I think Brawl activated. Nice. Rob just about has enough tackle to help deal with those guys. So good work from Rob here. Gonna draw him away. Okay. I think Titus should be able to kind of steamroll his way through here. I don't know which of his stats went down. Was it his shot that went down? What's he suffering from? Oh wow. That was clutch. That was clutch. But only has 3 defense. Okay, fine, his attack went down. That's not the end of the world. Right, this time there is a nice gap. And I can use a eject shot to hopefully seal the game. It's going to block me out a little. Yeah, caught me too quick. I'm still going to eject shot from here, I think. Should definitely be enough from here. I think it might go down 1 tier, so it'll go down to hopefully like 15. Should be very low chance of this being saved. Yeah. Still overperformed, but not quite enough. Okay, hopefully the game should be safe now. A nice little overperformance there from Titus. He actually did a 5 instead of the 4 that he had. Nice. Okay, no way Zazzy's going to get this ball. I want to see if I can get Waka to score another couple of goals. Have them be like the top 2 scorers. Nice. Noiguado overperformed again. I think that like the goals, other than 1, every time he's had to save, he's done above 10. Noi's doing everything. Hey Tatzelworm, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, basically. Wow. Okay, Nida can keep up here, and Rop has a Brawler. Nice. So now they've already become like a great defensive duo at this point. Oh wow, well survived. Great blocking. And Duran sealed the deal. What happens when HP hits 0? Was it that all of your stats get halved when you're in 0? Something like that. Can still swim, yeah. I'm pretty sure you still swim, but all of your stats are halved. Oh, nice. Wow, look at that. This team is ready to rock. So when we have the league, most likely in the next session, yeah, so the stats do half. I think Titus has like 1 or 2 more goals than Walker. Yeah, 2 more. But there we go. We now have attack reels. Excellent. I can't learn the ability that it gives as a prize. That's a bit lame. Fair enough. Okay, let me save here. Imagine your player just... You know what? I think that would be kind of cool if they basically get like deactivated, almost. Like it takes a certain amount of time for them to gain their HP back and be in the game. So like if I was making like a Blitzball modifier, I think that's probably the kind of thing that I would do. It would make the drain abilities a lot more useful. I'd make the drain abilities more powerful. And then I'd have like bringing players down to 0 HP with your tackles be like a strat to help like bring difficult teams down to size. I think that could work pretty well. One of your other players would come in. I think to make it enough of a penalty, I wouldn't allow that. Like if we're making like a Blitzball mod, I'd be like, they're deactivated. It's like, it's the cost of letting your player drop to 0. Attack reels is the one move I simply had to not allow you to get to use in the mod. Oh man. Just lower the damage constant. Just make it like half as powerful. Or like a third as powerful. But I totally get it. I mean, it is that move. Okay, now we get the Hey There star player. And so this is the final celestial weapon that we needed. The family heirloom. Yeah, I think Real's on the money. Like, that's what I'm actually bitter about. Our ancestors received this artifact from Lord High Summoner O'Hallen. Please use it with care. There we go. So yeah, we'll be back to Blitzball most likely in the next session, where I will set up the league prize to be the Jupiter Sigil already, so we don't have to spend time with that. But for now, we are going to do the crests first. So let me equip. Everyone has their... I just want to, again... Alright, we've got them all. I thought about it, but I'd rather just encourage the use of his other overdrives instead. Did you make tweaks to the others, or did the other overdrives function as they do in the OG? Yeah, status reels feels like it might be some kind of weird, like, you're doing some kind of solo Waka challenge, or you need to like, guarantee you get certain statuses. I have to assume status reels must have a very high affliction rate. So let's have a quick look at which crests we do have. We've got most of them, but we're going to try and fill them in first. Okay, fair enough. Where did we get it from? This side? There it is. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I even used Aurochs reels. But I've been trying to pick these up as well. When I come across them, I kind of forgot about them. Let's have a look at this.
Match? Yeah, but I don't understand why you wanted me to. Didn't you say you have Blitzball in your Xanarkand? Not a sportsman, are you? Working on your form? My form don't need no work. I'm the Great Jacked. It's for my kid. Your son plays Blitzball? Yeah, and he wants to beat his old man bad. Once I told him to give it up. He didn't speak to me for a week. Wonder what he's doing now. I hope he got bigger and put on some muscle. Hey, what's the big idea? Stop shooting.
Oren sensed a moment there. He tried to come in. Didn't quite work. Elno, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate that. Elno, one of the true legends. The Dansg08 community. Thank you so much. How many Jack Spheres are there anyway? Like 8? I don't remember the number. Don't know if they appear here or not. I don't think they do. 10. Yeah, it's like 8 or 10. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing I'd still love to see. Like, his character model is there. Like, someone's got to figure out a way to integrate him into Blitzball. I'd love that. Hey, Chris Clark, welcome to the stream. Glad you enjoyed the speedrun reaction. That was definitely a fun time. Okay, so that's that one done. What else do we have to do in terms of the crests? The Venus Crest is in Guado Salam, so that's where we'll head next. There's a little bit of extra scenes.
We're counting on you, kid.
Aeons and Blitzball.
Yee-haw! Here we go!
Why are you in Guado Salam?
Oh, yes.
What business have you here?
Busyness.
You want to start something?
If it would please you to harm a defenseless old man, then burn me, boil me, it matters not.
Huh?
Lord Seymour is gone. No lord rises to take his place. The Guado merely wait for sin to come and finish us off. Why should I care what you do to me? Oh. If it meant rejoining Lord Jiskel and Lord Seymour, then your taking off my head would be the greatest kindness.
Yeah, way to be a leader for your people, man. Literally, Seymour's gone. He's basically, I think, the most senior Guado that they have left at this stage. And that's his attitude. It's like, good stuff, man. He's the worst. Speedrun, it'd be great to see a follow-up / breakdown some of the things you saw happen, like a dive into the stats, addressing the bits that weren't as obvious. Yeah, it could be, but then I feel like there are some there's some really good videos about the speedrun stuff out there. About like the RNG manipulation, all that kind of stuff that they do. So I might like share some links and stuff for that. But it's a deep like run to study, and all of the root stuff, it would take me a lot of time to like properly study it. So I can't see myself doing it anytime soon, and I don't really want to take away from the already great material out there for it. So I'm pretty certain that there's some good speedrun stuff out there, but I will potentially take a look in the future. Okay. So I do want to see this scene first.
I'm still not the person I wanted to become. Not yet. I'll come back to let you know how things went.
Is that it?
I hope I'll bring back good news.
Fair enough. I always thought it was a more substantial scene. It's been a long time. And well, let's just see this anyway.
Benevolent Lord Jiskel and most wise Lord Seymour, the days spent in your service were the best in this old man's life. Those of us left behind will soon be destroyed by sin and join you in the far plane. I will serve you there as I have served you in this world, always.
Yeah, too much. Like, there's loyalty, and there's like service, and then there's that. It's just like, no. Like, after all of his experience and all of his history and time with the Guado, he feels absolutely no sense of obligation to anyone other than Jiskel and Seymour. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. But I guess that's the ultimate. Like, if you take devotion too far, it turns to destruction, potentially. The Final Fantasy X speedrunning community actually don't do the RNG manipulation anymore. They have a new mod to randomize the RNG, so they are not trying to determine seeds anymore. So, yeah, but then in the speedrun that we did watch with Oddmog, he mentioned that he went to... he did the tutorial battle thing because he wanted to kind of move the RNG along. Does that mean that they didn't know which RNG they were moving it along to? They just kind of took a chance. So they didn't like what they already had, and they shifted it along one just to see if it would be something better. That's the side of things, like I say, that I would need to properly kind of study and look into, but I haven't, I'm being honest. Oh yeah, this was super recent. Okay, fair play.